Hey, I'm Kay, just a girl making ridiculously crazy builds in The Sims. Come check them out.
Welcome back to an update video on the mini Titanic. I apologize for not posting last Friday. I did make a post about why. I don't want to get into that because I want to get through this video. So let's check out the mini Titanic, which is fully finished now. At the end of the video, I'm going to go through and fix all the things that didn't work so that you can see the process. I don't really get into the process too much actually, so I'm just going to talk about it, but I will show you the things that I have changed. So if you just want to sit through and look at the details here, just know that some things, if you see and you know yourself from playing the game that they don't work, I did fix them. Or if you see things and you're thinking there's no way that could work, just wait till the end of the video. I'm going to have Rose and Jack that I've created walk through and use things to show you that it does work. So for now, I'll just let you take a look around at this portion of the video, which is me just building the mini Titanic the way I wanted it and then testing to see if it works. And of course, every time I build something, in my mind, I know certain things don't work, but I still build them because I'm like, that's cool. So I knew there was probably going to be an issue with these stairs. Like there's not enough headroom right here. You can see going down. There's like zero headroom for a sim to get down there. But I thought sometimes when you do platforms with stairs going under them, they work. So I thought maybe, but of course those stairs that you just saw, they don't work. But I do fix them and I show you a version that does work. So keep posted? No. Stay tuned is what I meant to say. Stay tuned for that. And for now, I'm just going to play some music and you can just visit the mini Titanic. Just popping back in real quick just to show you this spot here down below that platform that I was talking about above. Of course, a sim can't go up here. There's no headspace. You can see right here, that platform is blocking everything. I don't know why I did that. For some reason, I thought, oh, this will be fine. No, of course it's not fine. You can't build stairs and put a platform right on top. Like no one can use that in real life either. So of course it's not going to work in a game. I did fix those stairs, which again, you will see later on. But for now, we will continue down the floor. This is the second class level. We just went through the first class level. There's access here to the pool down below. That's where that goes, which we will see later when we go down to the third class level. Right now, we will continue on in the kitchen area, which in this view, you will notice there is no sink. I did add a sink over there and move things around. So that has been adjusted as well. And then just coming over here, we are in the tea room. And some things that I'm noticing as we go through this video, as I've said before, I've said this many times, like every time you click on your build, something is missing. Oh, and also this roof piece here doesn't quite work because of the curve. I needed that curve, and I'll show you why later. But of course, it messes up some ceiling details and other things. There's always something going on that's not working. But as we look down here, it's actually open to the pool that's below. So yes, I did include a pool in the mini Titanic because of course it had a pool. This pool is extremely shallow because I've put it, basically it's on the top of the beach. So it's just to wet your feet. But your sim won't care, it's luxurious. Me again, just popping in again. Just another note. You will notice that there is minimal decorations in the rooms. There's nothing on the nightstands. There's nothing on top of the fireplaces. There's no soap on the sink, like little things like that. I did put toilet paper and hand towels. But I tried to keep it minimal because it's such a detailed build that I know every time I pop in, things disappear. So when I eventually put this on the Sims gallery, I want people to be able to download it, and the majority of things are hopefully still there when you download it. For the most part, I think they are because I do test it and I see it all there. But for some reason, every time I open my game to play it, there's something missing. Like something that I've put on a table, like for example, the tea room. I loaded the game and the treats that I had put on that one table, they were gone. Like little things like that, you'll go through and you'll be like, wait a second, I'm pretty sure I put that in this build. Where did it go? That's the game saying you have too many things. Get rid of this, which is rude. But, you know, maybe I just need a better computer. That's probably the problem. My computer does not like this game. It's too much info, which is also why I don't have all the packs, if you're wondering. Also because they're insanely expensive. What happened to like the 70% sales they used to have all the time when you like bought them as discs? It's annoying. Well, The Sim 4 you never bought as discs, but you know what I'm saying. The Sims 3, like, you would have the 70% off sale on a game that's 10 years old, and now they're looking for like the same price as they just brought it out. So that part is really, really annoying. Anyway, let's check out the third class storage area, boiler room, all that stuff. It's part of a ship. Just another little tidbit. Yes, I know this car looks absolutely ridiculous sized up, as well as that wagon thing that I sized up. But I didn't have anything that was period related to the era. So that's what we get. And we just have to deal with it's a ridiculous build. What am I saying? I built a mini Titanic. It's ridiculous. I sized up these things because they look like boilers. So, I mean, I didn't have anything else that resembled a boiler, so that's what we have. Anyway, it's pretty cool to have a boiler room in a ship. Your sim can actually go look at them. You can't do anything else with them, but they're there for looks anyways. So this area over here we just popped into was staff quarters, and then on the other side is the third class staterooms. I don't know if you'd still call it a stateroom, but I just did. So there we go. They also have their little gathering space, eating area here for the third class. And then the kitchen for that area, basically the main larger kitchen is down here with the food storage room, which is in here. Also just for looks, not really meant to play with anything in here. And then I did a fridge room in there. Now I guess we're immediately popping into the pool room. That was an awkward transition. I apologize for that. But it's kind of across the wall from the kitchen there. So you can't actually access this without using this staircase here that goes up to the second, is it the second level? Yeah. So the third class passengers unfortunately cannot use the first and second class pool area. That's unfortunately because they bought a ticket for the third class and their rooms are beside the boiler room. That's just how the Titanic was. Actually, it wasn't like that. The rooms were not beside the boiler room. But in this tiny build, they are. So there we go. Also, yes, the smokestacks do work. So as long as you have one fireplace, you can stick a chimney wherever the heck you want and smoke will come out of it. Now that's the end of the actual walkthrough, but wait, there's more to look at. We have to move the Dawsons into the Titanic. So last video I created Rose as the elderly woman she currently is, and Jack as the ghost he had become. So we need to move them in now that I mother loaded them up and Rose has enough inheritance to buy the Titanic. They're gonna go in. And poor Jack, as a ghost, is going in the third class entrance, and Rose is going to go up into the first class entrance, which she can do that because I had to add a little corner stair at the top. Anyway, this is now what the Titanic looks like. It looks pretty similar other than the second level from the top. I raised the roof so that Rose here can use the stairs. So first she's like, I can't go up there. I can't do it. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I thought I'd try. So here I go into build mode and I'm just going to basically delete this platform because it's useless and it's making it not work. So you can see down there, like I did delete just that section thinking maybe she can go down there if just that one block is taken out. But no, it was just causing too much problems. So I reconfigured the whole thing. And of course, on the upper level, which is the first class stateroom, there was this curved railing up there. And I'm pretty sure that was the only reason why she couldn't go up the other staircase on this upper level. So I figured if I just made this railing straight across here, like straight angles, that it would probably work. And lo and behold, I'm going to do that with a clickety click and boop, it's done. So this is what I'm talking about. I just angled it because I think that tiny little curve on this one square that is above the stair is what is causing the lack of headroom space, which it's technically not. But once I fixed it and tested it, I'm just zooming out here so you can see, I had minimal space to work with because you can only make the ship so long on this lot. So without reconfiguring the entire build, that is what I decided to do. And now we're going to see if Rose can go up to this level here and use the stairs. Because if you can't use the grand staircase, what's the point of the build? And looks like Jack's playing video games. That's fun. So there we go. Perfect. Now, as she's up there, let's just make sure she can get everywhere. That tiny hallway, yes, 100% she can get down there. Can she get down the other tiny hallway? Yes, she can. So, totally usable. We're going to wake her up and have her go in the bathtub just to show you that that tiny little space in front, she can still go in there. I mean, she might change within the wall, but it's fine because she's using the tub. Now, you might be thinking this bathroom's really squishy. Yes, it is, but she can use it. So it's fine. Nothing else here is concerning to me. I will have her try the bunk bed just to make sure this tiny area she can get in there. And then also I'm going to have her go out to this little lookout to show that you can go out there and pretend like you're looking around. Make sure the ship is sailing properly, even though it's stranded on this island. And she wouldn't go up there yet. Now she will. So that's fine. Let's check out the second level. No, what are we doing? Who knows what we're doing? There you go, Rose. Go on down. I think at this point I'm going to have her go down the next stairs. Yeah, let's just make sure. So this is what I had to do. You see the railings and the dumb little platform. I don't like it, but that's what I had to do to get it to actually work. So it wasn't what I envisioned, but it works. You can see the sink I added in there. The tea room, nothing is too concerning in there other than we're missing some chairs over here, which is another thing that just randomly disappears, your chairs. Jack was swimming out there, or he's, I don't know, freezing to death in the, no, he can't be freezing to death. He's in the Caribbean water, so he's probably fine. Another thing, I put a double-sized bed under the bunk bed, and if you're wondering if that works, it does. See, we just popped Rose in there. It works. Another odd thing I did was shove the sinks into the wall cavity here, which I thought, she's probably not going to be able to use. All you need to do is move them out just enough for it to register that it's not shoved in a wall. And I was just testing to see how far out I needed to pull it for that to work. So I just kept playing with it until she stopped waving at me, basically. So just pull it out a little bit more. And that's probably fine. We'll just do that. And that's probably fine right here. We will test that just to be sure so no one yells at me that your build doesn't work. Yes, it does. Just give me a minute or a couple hours because I have to fix things. But I'm just showing that, like, I do go around and test things and I'm like, okay, that's fishy. If it looks like it might not work, I gotta test it. So, of course, the other sink, I have to move that out. Basically, it's probably right there. The same amount so that that's not an issue. I don't think anything else over here was too concerning. Those sinks aren't in the wall, so that's fine. I am going to have her test this shower over here because, as you will see, once I kind of fiddle around and move the walls up, sorry for this moving around so quickly business, but I don't know if I get the angle properly in. I'm going to have to go through the wall. Go through the wall here. Just to show you, I put curtains in the shower as pretend like shower curtains, right? Your sim can go past them. See, you can see she's in the shower there. So you can hang curtains in a doorway in your shower and pretend like it's a shower curtain. That is perfectly fine. And you can also stare at boilers. See, Rose is staring at the boiler over there. Another thing, these garage doors. So I did have, again, another thing that disappeared was the doorway that you saw in the video walkthrough. So I'm just going to put those back. I think it was taller ones. Just got to figure out what doorway I put in. I think maybe it was this one. I'm not certain. That's not looking like that's, maybe it was that one. I'm going to put this one in instead and delete the other ones. So just to show you, I'm going to have Rose walk through these doorways because you can actually do this. You can make it look like a garage door is just in the open position, and your sim, as long as it is tall enough, they can go through. I mean, I think they could actually walk through it too, depending how high, but it's high enough that she can walk through and it's not chopping her head off. So we're good. What else do I want to test down here to show you that it is fine? Just checking, like, what else looks fishy? Really, I think this area is all fine. Nothing is looking fishy. The stairs are all one piece, so I'm not concerned with the stairs not working. It's when you break it up with platforms that something might not work. The washer dryer, which she doesn't want to use because Rose doesn't do her own laundry. Let's be real. This area here, so I kind of figured this wasn't going to work. I put this weird fencing in here and some pool ladders thinking this will be fine. It's not fine. Rose is going to go over there and she's going to say, no, I can't go in your little pool here because I can't get into it. I kind of figured that, so we're going to have Rose go down the stairs and go in here, and we're just going to test some stuff out just to fix that. So obviously for looks, I like how that was sort of looking. But it wasn't working. And it didn't dawn on me at the time of building how I could have easily fixed this. So you see, I made it an eyeball, just showing you that this pool is this shape and I wanted to keep it this shape because it looks like an eyeball and it's hilarious. Anyway, that means nothing. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way so I can play with this area here. I thought, I don't know, what am I doing? That doesn't click because obviously it's not a pool. I made a hole in the floor. It is not a real pool. If you get rid of the railing, it turns the curve, like it makes the curve disappear, which I didn't want that either. So I was like, how do I fix this? And oh yeah, ladders. Wasn't it a ladder that I used before? No, it wasn't. So here's me trying to put a ladder in a fake pool, wondering why it's not working because I thought it was working before. But no, what you need to do is you need to put a staircase in there. So see, if you put a ladder, it just goes all the way up to the next floor. That's not helpful. You need to pick some stairs and look, stairs will click there. No problem. I forgot that. I knew that. I've built this type of thing before. I knew that that's what I had to do, but I forgot all about it because that's how our minds work. We just forget stuff. So now that we have the stairs in there, I'm just going to move some stuff back. We're going to have Rose go in the pool and I'm going to show you how deep it is. It's hilariously shallow. Hilariously. Look, like it's basically to her ankles. Oh no, wait, I think it's to, wait, is it to her waist? Oh, maybe it's, no, I can't tell. I can't tell, but we have a pretend pool and that's all that matters. So if your sim wants to swim, they can just go outside to the ocean. It's fine. Now, Rose, what is Jack doing? Jack is being very flirty. Go away, Jack. We're testing stuff. He's just constantly flirting with Rose, his elderly lover who left him to die in the ocean. Look at them just sitting there. So what's funny is Rose will not sit in these lounge chairs that are over closest to this wall here, but Jack can sit in them. See? Jack can sit there, but Rose can't. So a ghost can sit wherever. Is that what I'm getting from this? I don't know. But what I thought we should do is have them dance at the end of the, whatever this is called, the end of this part of the ship. The bow? No, the stern's the back. The bow, yeah. But you can't dance without a speaker. So I found a speaker and I just kind of was like, where am I going to put this speaker? This one sort of looked like it might fit the time period, so I thought I'd put that in. Long story short, I took this speaker out and I put a different one in because I didn't like it. And then we're just going to ask our peeps to come over here and dance. But of course you have to have music on to be able to dance, so I had to get them there to turn the music on first. And a fun fact, you have to go down before you can go up the ladders that are in this section. Why? I don't know. The platform screws up something in the game's mind. Jack is still sitting downstairs. Anyway, we finally got them up here dancing, and it's quite epic. Oh, Jack. Look how flirty he is. Don't forget to stay tuned for next week, where I'm going to build the ticket booth. And then finally this build on this plot will be done, and I will post it on the gallery.